Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the only podcast where you get unfiltered and unbiased views on the world of sports. I'm your host, Howard, and we're excited to dive into another fantastic episode. As we approach the end of the NFL regular season, there are plenty of storylines unfolding, and today we're focusing on the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are gearing up for their final regular season game at Highmark Stadium, and what better way to celebrate this occasion than by bringing back their iconic red helmets and Super Bowl-era uniforms? This nostalgic move is a nod to the team's rich history, particularly the 1990s when they appeared in 4 consecutive Super Bowls. The uniforms they'll be wearing on Sunday were the primary home uniform from 1987 to 2001, a period that saw the Bills become a dominant force in the NFL. Highmark Stadium, which opened its doors in 1973, has been the site of some incredible moments in NFL history, including the largest comeback in playoff history when the Bills came back from a 35-3 deficit to defeat the Houston Oilers. The stadium has also hosted 3 AFC title games during the early 1990s, with the Bills winning each time by a combined score of 91-23. As the Bills prepare to bid farewell to Highmark Stadium, there's a chance this could be their last game at the venue, depending on how the playoffs unfold. The team is currently seated 7th in the AFC and can only host a playoff game if they and a lower-seeded team advance to the AFC Championship game. But for now, let's soak in the nostalgia and appreciate the Bills' decision to honor their past by wearing those iconic red helmets one last time. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of sports, where coaching changes and team dynamics are always making headlines. Today, we've got a few stories that showcase just how competitive and ever-changing the landscape can be. First off, let's talk about Wisconsin. Their running backs coach, Devon Spalding, has made the move to Michigan State, taking on the same role under coach Pat Fitzgerald. This isn't just any ordinary coaching change. Spalding brings with him a wealth of experience, having coached notable players like Braylon Allen and played a significant part in recruiting top talent. His departure from Wisconsin leaves a void that will need to be filled, especially considering his involvement in the recruitment of promising young athletes. But that's not all. Michigan State is also celebrating victories on the court and ice. Their basketball team has overcome a poor start to blow out Cornell, with 6 different Spartans reaching double figures in scoring. This win marks their 4th straight victory, pushing them to 12-1 overall. Meanwhile, their hockey team is making waves, with recent wins that have them looking strong heading into the new year. And if you thought that was all, think again. Wisconsin's hockey team is also on a roll, with standout performances from their players and a promising outlook for the season ahead. It's an exciting time for sports fans, with plenty of action to keep us on the edge of our seats. From coaching shakeups to thrilling victories, it's clear that the world of sports is always full of surprises. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. As we wrap up today's show, let's dive into the exciting world of college basketball. The Atlantic Coast Conference is heating up, and several teams are making waves in the non-conference portion of the season. The North Carolina Tar Heels men's team is looking strong, with predictions suggesting they could finish with a 15-3 record in ACC play. They've got some tough competition ahead, including their arch rivals, the Duke Blue Devils. Speaking of which, Duke is getting back to business on New Year's Eve against Georgia Tech, and they're seeking to bounce back after a loss to Texas Tech. But it's not just the men's teams making headlines. The number 16 North Carolina women's team just secured a dominant 90-37 win over Boston College, with Nyla Harris scoring 19 points and pulling down 9 rebounds. The Tar Heels are on a 3-game winning streak and will host Cal on Thursday. As we look ahead to the rest of the AC season, it's clear that there will be plenty of thrilling matchups and surprises along the way. With teams like Duke, North Carolina, and others vying for top spots, college basketball fans are in for a treat. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, Keep your head in the game.